Address is 2194
Zang Street.
Zane Street.
Z-A-N-G. Yeah.
So we're working from two-way cleanouts. They're put in backwards. So the one closest to the street is going out to the street, and the one closest to the house is going back into the house. They should be the other way around, but it's not a big deal. Those are the roots that Grayson pulled out of there. And we will zero this right at the bottom. So we're headed out to the street. The sewer line's been repaired or replaced at one time or another, as we are in SDR at the moment. So here's our clay tile, so at 22, 23 feet. And the way they put this in there, I'm not sure they hubbed that in very well, so I think that's where some of the roots are growing from. And you'll see a little bit of roots growing in the joints here.
Was that a clay to clay joint?
Yeah. Here's another one right here. So you can see where the roots kind of grow through the joints there. Once they find that source of water, it's a great source of water. So it has all the nutrients and so forth. So it's kind of like giving it a haircut pretty much. But the joints themselves look pretty good. I mean, they're not spread apart, especially with some of those roots are coming out as big as a pinky. So I think just maintain it a little bit more often. Looks good, but a little bit of roots in the bottom. You might have to turn some water on because she's running laundry. I think the tenant's running laundry machines. We got soap. And right here at 41 feet, we go back into SDR. So at one time or another, they had a repair in the street. Which, to be honest with you, is a good thing. You'd rather have to dig it up here than dig it out there, because it's a lot more money out there than it is in here. So. And here's our city tap. Boom. So a little bit of roots growing onto the top. You'll see them right here. But again, it's the way whoever did this, they didn't hook that up the best. This should have been all eliminated. But
you can see kind of to the right how it's kind of weird.
See, that's like an easy. I don't know who did that. Let's just see that.
yeah, trust me, the city wouldn't have done that for you. So.
Well, if I would have paid to have this done, I would have the whole thing done. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So I think there's probably some of this is underneath the street, sidewalk area. I think there's 20 foot of clay tile, but it looks good. You know, it doesn't look like it's breaking down. It just has roots in there. Yep.
Yeah, I think where the SDR goes to clay is that little, how they ended up rigging that up is one of the reasons why such thick roots are getting through. That's the only thing I can think of. We didn't see any big cracks or collapses here.
Yeah, you got a long life of this on the sewer line, so. Like I said, just keep maintaining it. This is going back into the house. I just want to make sure they have everything tied in. Of course, again, she's tennis running water, so I can't see very well. It feels good to push the camera in there, so I'm going to say it's probably nothing going on. We'll probably cast iron piping, that would be my guess. Looks like it.
I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this water hose.
Here's our cast.
Just in case it's starting to get colder.
Yeah. It's very nice. Those aren't really fun to feed. Yeah,
Besides putting the clean outs in back, then it's not the end of the world either. So, usually they're like this far from each other, but it's all plastic, and the dead spot in between the two is, I doubt it would ever plug up in between the two clean outs.
So when do I